I am by no means a brave man. I won't lie and say I couldn't have stopped this from happening if I tried. If I had just handled everything like I knew I should have, but I didn't, and I paid for it. The TV was filling my apartment with white noise as I tried to study, but I couldn't focus. Only a few hours before, I sent my girlfriend of 4 years a text message explaining my desire to break up. A fucking text message. I'm a sleazeball asshole, I know, but she had begun to scare me over the past few months. It wasn't major things at first, just a strange, unsettling turn in conversation. I could laugh it off. Then I convinced myself she just had a strange sense of humor, but after a while, it escalated to weirder and weirder things. She would command me to slap her and pretend to rape her during sex, calling me a bad lover if I refused. Occasionally, she would make me late to work by hiding my car keys until I role-played violently with her. When I talked to her about it, she just told me that real men were dominant with their women and that I should be grateful to have such a willing girlfriend. I felt justified in breaking up with her, although my methods were misguided. In any case, I received a call as I expected, and it was Vicky. She spoke before I could even say hello. Why? It was a demand more than a question. It sounded as though she had been crying. It's a long story that you won't like, I said, hoping to discourage her from pursuing the issue. I secretly wish she would just hate me and ignore me forever. How long have you known? The sadness in her voice vanished instantly, leaving a cold, clinical tone behind. What? I asked, earnestly. That we weren't meant for each other? Don't play fucking dumb with me, David, she hissed. Who did you see, Greg? I was sloppy with him. You had sex with Greg? I asked feebly, feeling the blood throbbing in my ears. He was a mutual friend of ours. Oh my God. You actually don't know. She seemed on the verge of laughter. I knew you were a dunce of a boy, but come on. Nobody can keep a secret like that forever. I never heard a voice sound like this. Confident, slick, like a cat in a world of mice. I should have ended this so long ago. I tried to find some memory to disprove the suspicions, but I couldn't. I love you, David. She must have thought she sounded sweet, but her voice was positively overflowing with crazy. Please don't leave me. I could turn you into the police, you know. I threatened. Sexual harassment charges. Do it and I fucking kill you. Any doubt of her guilt vanished. I felt my insides turn to ice at her words. Do you understand what I'm fucking telling you, David? I will fucking kill you along with everyone you love. Answer me! I yelled out loud and hung up the phone hastily. I checked the windows and doors to make sure they were sealed and locked. Then I remembered that Vicky was back in my hometown, 3 states away. Better safe than sorry, I supposed. Of course, being the jackass I was, I didn't think to contact any of my loved ones to warn them. Later that night, as I was getting ready for bed, I got another call. To my relief, it was my mother. Hello, I answered. David, whatever is happening between you and Vicky, you can work it out together. She sounded strained, like she was flexing her abs the whole time she was speaking. Mom, how do you know about me and Vicky? Please call her right now and make up with her. She's a sweet girl and you deserve each other. I still couldn't quite place what was wrong with my mom's voice, but something was definitely wrong. What's going on? Did she contact you? I asked. I bet she would. She would even do anal if you got back together. My mom started weeping openly. Suddenly I understood she was reading from cue cards. David, please. Vicky, if you are there, don't you dare touch my mother, I shouted. There was a sound of a phone changing hands. Listen to your mother, she screamed. I love you, David. I love you, please. I put the phone on speaker and tiptoed over to my junk drawer, where there were a few old brick phones. I kept testing each of them to see if they had any battery power left, even without a service contract. They should still be able to dial 911. "David, please speak to me," she cooed, insanity lacing her every word. "Don't make me do it, David. She fears death." Then she hung up. I don't really know what to do now. I've tried calling the police a few times, but for some reason none of my phones are working. I'm terrified to leave my apartment, even though I know Vicky is hundreds of miles away. I'm considering driving home tonight. She has my mom.